Boy George's name is synonymous with breaking barriers in music, fashion, and self-expression. His journey from a working-class childhood to becoming a global icon is a testament to his resilience, creativity, and unique vision. With a net worth of $50 million in 2024, Boy George's story isn't just one of fame and fortune, it's a story of overcoming personal struggles, redefining gender norms, and leaving an indelible mark on pop culture. From his groundbreaking hits with Culture Club to his solo career and beyond, Boy George has continuously reshaped the landscape of music and style. Let's delve into the many facets of this legendary figure. Born George Allen O'Dowd on June 14, 1961, in Kent, England, Boy George's early life was far from glamorous. Raised in a working-class Irish Catholic family, George faced a turbulent upbringing. His father's absence and his mother's mental health challenges left him in a challenging family environment. The constant moving and emotional struggles shaped George's early view of the world, often making him feel like an outsider. His family's financial constraints didn't stop George from pursuing his passion for music, and in fact, these hardships likely fueled his drive to escape into the creative world. From a young age, George found solace in music, listening to the likes of David Bowie and Marc, who would later become his biggest influences. Music became his refuge, a way to process his emotions and express his individuality. This creative outlet led to his first forays into singing and performing, eventually setting him on the path to stardom. Boy George's music career was deeply influenced by two key cultural icons, David Bowie and Marc. Bowie's experimental approach to both music and fashion inspired George to embrace an androgynous style, blending masculinity and femininity in a way that was revolutionary at the time. Bolan, with his glam rock persona, influenced George's musical style and aesthetic choices. These artists didn't just shape George's creative direction, they also encouraged him to challenge societal norms and embrace individuality. In the late 70s and early 80s, George became part of the New Romantic movement, a subculture that celebrated bold fashion and gender fluidity. New Romanticism was about more than just music, it was an attitude, a rejection of traditional gender roles, and an exploration of self-expression. Through this movement, George began to carve out a place for himself in the music world, where his voice, appearance, and stage presence would leave an unforgettable impression. Boy George's career took off in 1981 when he formed the band Culture Club. The band's mix of pop, reggae, and new wave sounds, combined with George's striking voice and flamboyant appearance, resonated with audiences worldwide. The release of Chameleon in 1983 catapulted him to global fame, becoming one of the biggest hits of the decade. With its catchy melody and bold lyrics, the song became an anthem of the 80s. Culture Club's success was not limited to just one song, their albums consistently topped the charts, and George became a beloved figure in both the music and fashion industries. But George didn't stop there. After Culture Club, he embarked on a solo career, releasing a series of albums that displayed his versatility as an artist. His solo work, spanning 9 studio albums, included hits like Do You Really Want to Hurt Me in Time, Clock of the Heart, which cemented his place as a solo star. His ability to blend genres, from pop and dance to jazz and reggae, showed his creative breadth. In addition to music, George expanded into other creative outlets, such as DJing, art, writing, and television, establishing himself as a multifaceted artist. Through these ventures, George proved that his influence was not limited to one medium, he was a true cultural force. Throughout his career, Boy George has received numerous accolades that recognize his significant contributions to music and culture. In 2015, he was awarded the prestigious Ivor Novello Award, which celebrates excellence in songwriting. This award not only recognized George's skill as a composer but also highlighted his ability to create music that resonated with people on a deep emotional level. In addition to the Ivor Novello, Boy George's place in British cultural history was cemented when he was ranked among the 100 Greatest Britons in a BBC poll. This recognition reflects his broad influence across music, fashion, and social movements. But perhaps the most important recognition Boy George received wasn't from an award, it was the love and admiration of his fans. Throughout his career, his ability to push boundaries, challenge conventions, and remain true to himself has earned him a place in the hearts of millions. His legacy is not just in the awards he's received, but in the lasting impact he's had on the world, especially within the LGBTQ+ community, where he became a symbol of representation and acceptance. Boy George's taste for the extravagant extends beyond music and fashion, it's also evident in his real estate ventures. One of his most notable properties was a Gothic mansion located in Hampstead, North London. George took great care in renovating the property, transforming it into a luxurious, yet distinctive home. In 2022, the property was listed for $19.5 million, signaling George's continued taste for the finer things in life. His ability to breathe new life into historical properties reflects his creative mindset. Just as he reinvents himself musically, George has shown a knack for reimagining spaces. His love for unique homes didn't stop with the Hampstead mansion. He also sold another property for $5.4 million, proving that his keen eye for style and design is evident in all aspects of his life. These properties are more than just places to live, they are extensions of his personality, showcasing his flair for individuality and luxury. Boy George's passion for style extends beyond fashion to his impressive car collection. Among his notable vehicles is a Mercedes-Benz W639 Viano, known for its sleek design and practicality, as well as a 2024 Rolls-Royce Phantom, a symbol of luxury and sophistication. These cars reflect George's love for elegance, with each vehicle chosen for its uniqueness and its ability to make a statement. Just as he made waves in the music industry with his bold fashion choices, his cars serve as another outlet for his expressive personality. His collection, much like his fashion, is an extension of his brand, luxurious, distinctive, and unapologetically bold. Boy George's cars aren't just about transportation, they're about making an impact, much like the rest of his career. Boy George's personal life is deeply intertwined with his spiritual beliefs and his family's revolutionary roots. He practices Nietzschean Buddhism, which teaches the power of personal transformation and the importance of achieving peace through self-awareness. This practice has played a significant role in shaping his character, helping him navigate the highs and lows of his career and personal struggles. Additionally, George's family background is rich with history. His family is linked to Irish revolutionary Thomas Bryan, adding a layer of political and social significance to his personal narrative. This connection to a legacy of resistance and change has likely influenced George's own approach to life and art, as he continually challenges norms and stands up for what he believes in. His spiritual and family influences reflect his deep connection to both his inner self and the broader world around him. Boy George's life has not been without its struggles. In 2014, he suffered vocal cord issues that threatened his career, causing him to temporarily lose his ability to sing. For an artist whose voice was his most powerful tool, this was a significant blow. Yet George's resilience was evident once again, as he worked tirelessly to overcome this obstacle and continue performing. His journey hasn't been without other personal struggles, either. In the past, he battled a heroin addiction, which led to legal issues and periods of public scrutiny. His struggles with addiction, coupled with the tragic loss of close friends to overdoses, added another layer of complexity to his life story. But despite these hardships, George emerged stronger, proving that his passion for music and life could overcome any challenge. Boy George's sexuality has been a significant aspect of his public persona, and he has used his platform to break down barriers for LGBTQ+ representation in music. In 1985, he publicly identified as bisexual and later confirmed his homosexuality, a brave move during a time when the LGBTQ+ community faced significant societal stigma. His relationships with men, including his famous relationships with Kirk Brandon and John Moss, influenced much of his music, offering raw and honest depictions of love and heartbreak. Through his openness about his sexuality, George became a symbol of acceptance and a trailblazer for future generations of LGBTQ+ artists. His public journey, both as an artist and as a person, helped create a space where individuals could embrace their true selves without fear of judgment. Boy George's career has not been without its controversies. In 2007, he was convicted of assault and served 4 months in prison, adding a dark chapter to his life story. Prior to this, he had also faced legal trouble for drug-related offenses, including arrests in 1986 for heroin possession and in 2005 for cocaine use. These issues, while difficult, didn't define George's career or legacy. Instead, they became part of his journey toward redemption. His ability to face these legal battles, learn from his mistakes, and continue his work is a testament to his growth as a person. These challenges, rather than hindering his career, ultimately highlighted his resilience and ability to rise above adversity. Boy George's battle with addiction was one of the most difficult aspects of his life. Heroin had a strong grip on him during the 80s and 90s, a period when his fame and success were at their peak. This addiction not only affected his health but also had a profound impact on his relationships and career. Tragically, George lost many close friends to drug overdoses, an experience that left a lasting emotional scar. These personal tragedies, combined with his own struggles, shaped George's worldview and his approach to art. Despite the pain, George used these experiences as fuel to rebuild his life, focusing on recovery and self-improvement. His journey through addiction and loss has been an integral part of his legacy, showing that even in the face of darkness, there is always room for healing and growth. Boy George's legacy is rooted in his ability to defy norms and inspire change. As a pioneer of androgynous fashion and an advocate for LGBTQ+ rights, George broke down barriers that allowed future generations of artists to embrace their true selves. His music, fashion, and public persona challenged traditional gender roles, making him an icon of self-expression and individuality. Beyond his creative accomplishments, George's advocacy for personal freedom and self-acceptance has made him a lasting symbol of change and progress. His influence, both musically and socially, has left an indelible mark on the world. Boy George's relevance is far from over. In 2024, he returned to Broadway with a role in Moulin Rouge, a sign that his passion for performance is as strong as ever. Additionally, Culture Club's planned UK and Germany tour in 2025 shows that he continues to captivate audiences worldwide. George's return to the stage and his continued work in the arts demonstrate that his legacy is not static, it's constantly evolving. As he continues to perform and create, Boy George proves that true legends never fade, they adapt and grow with the times. Boy George's life and career are a testament to the power of self-expression, resilience, and creativity. From his early struggles to his rise as a cultural icon, George has continuously challenged the status quo and redefined what it means to be an artist. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate you taking the time to dive into the fascinating world of Boy George with us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more awesome content just like this. Your support means the world to us and helps us bring even more exciting videos to the channel. We'd love to have you as part of our community, so stay tuned for what's coming next. Thanks again, and we can't wait to see you in the next video.